Hey everybody, this is Bo. Welcome back. So we're doing something a little different today. As you see, this doesn't look like any game we've played. That's because this is a game called Battle Pirates. It's from a game company called Kixeye, and they're based out of here in San Francisco. And I don't know, I've been looking around. I saw some pretty interesting looking photos in the train of these guys, so I figured I'd go look and see what their games were about. So what the gist of this game is you're like space, pirates. I guess obviously there's water. There's pirates, and you have to go and try to get resources and build a bigger island. And I mean, come on, the usual stuff for most of these kind of Facebook games, but it's all good. You can build your own fleets of ships that are customizable to however you want them to be, and you know, the point is we need to get the bigger, better, badasser, if that's a word, badassiest ships, so that way we can take on marauders. But wait a second. What the hell does the world look like? Well, let's go look. So what I'm doing is queuing both of my fleets for launch, and here we are. Oh, wow, that looks like a lot of, well, stuff, but really it's okay. Basically, here's our little world here. Right, and then we have a whole bunch of other folks that are surrounding us. And as you see, there are different, and these are all NPC fleets that we can take on. I'm not touching that with a 20-foot pole right now. But what I will do is my fleet, I'm going to have to get into like a fight or something so I can show you guys exactly what my fleet is, or level-wise. But if we go and kill, like, I can do level 9s now. Well, let's just do a level 5. It's right here. So we go and attack this cargo, because we need to get cargo. And the only way to really get cargo, other than being super slow, because there's sometimes like these, that are like resource nodes, that you have to attack and capture. Then you can take what specific resource. In this case, this is a metal resource. This is an energy resource. This is a, what? It's like some crystal. I don't know what the hell it's called. So we can go and capture these, but it takes a long time to fill up the boats with a particular resource. Now, as you see, there's a cargo number here. So in this case, 27,000. And then this one is 79,000. That means how much loot we can take back every time. There are 4 basic currencies in the game. There's oil, metal, energy, and Xinthium. I think that's how you say it, but you know how bad I am at saying those kind of words. So what we can do is we're trying to get a bunch of... Oh, yeah, I'd like to go see that battle. Yep. Okay. Gosh, it's going to be a shit packer for sure. So we, as you can see here, there's a level 6 is the level of my fleet. Level 8 is the level of these, but I tell you this, we can stomp these guys right through the butthole really fast with what I got. Yeah, this is going to be a joke. We took out my PT boat, but as you see, we have a ton more firepower than a level 5 deserves. And they only had 55,000 loot on them. So, yeah. Okay, so we got 55 grand loot. I'm not saying I got to go find a level 9, but anyway, let's recall that fleet. I should have used a smaller one to take him out, because it's kind of silly to burn my big fleet like that, but it's okay. We'll send him over here. As you see, there's different times that it'll take for your fleet to get places, based on the speed of the boats that you have in your fleet and any bonuses that you have. So I don't have any bonuses because I just started playing this game. But basically the gist is, that fleet is going to come back in, and it'll allow us to have more resources for doing stuff. Like, what kind of stuff do you do? Well, obviously, you can build resource nodes. And the nice part, the one killer thing I like about this game more than any of the other Facebook games is this button right here. I don't have to go dick around and click every freaking resource node. I can just go bank everything, and everything that I have that produces resources generates. I mean, that is what I like. That is a great addition to the game. That is spectacular. So what we need to do is when those things come through, we need to either upgrade our existing buildings, like I'm doing here. What the dock building, yep, see, here it goes, back to dock. So we looted a good grip of stuff, but we definitely need to repair the fleet in this particular one. We have to repair. So repairing is pretty easy. As you see, it costs some menial amount compared to what I got. Anything under 5 minutes, you can speed up for free, which means we gotta launch that baby back out to sea. So let's just see if we can find a little bit more interesting fight. Where would a level 9 be? As I said, pretty small in this game right now. Alright, so a couple minutes we'll be there. I'm very, very, very shiny. Oh, come on, what are you doing? Take that 5 right there, shoot. Might as well cut some time off of it. There it goes. Every once in a while, like, new mobs will just spawn randomly, and I don't have a clue as to what the logic is behind it, but it really doesn't matter. So that's the fleet. That's a long ship and a couple patrollers, but can I have bigger ones? Well, you can, but you have to upgrade what we're doing back home, which is viewing the map. Now let's just finish this thing up real quick, and then we'll cruise back. Oh yeah, they're getting torn to pieces. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. All right. Come on, baby, come on. All right, so we can take as much cargo as we possibly can, but I got 29,000, so rather than the toaster, we'll load the cargo. Redo this. No point in wasting cargo. Might as well take it while I can get it. So we're going to send our big fleet over there to pick up the rest. And they got about 55,000 left. So rather than going back, we'll just take out this little fleet right here. Because the point of this game, I mean, realistically, when you start getting into the actual mechanics of it, is trying to grind the highest fleet you can get to get the most resources. You then convert those resources into buildings. So either upgrading your production, so that way you'll go from something to something, right? And it costs you X, Y, Z of this. Or you can also start doing attacking on players. So as you see, there are different players all over the place, like this guy, or they're just player fleets, like this guy. We have a guy named Johnny Badass, and he's level 22. More than likely don't want to be starting any shit with that guy. But I mean, this is the basic gist. This is a Facebook game, and the graphics look really nice. I mean, it's going to depend quite a bit on what you have as a rig, but I think, this is running full screen, 1920 by 1080, and it's freaking clear and good, and I don't have any problems when it comes to any of the, like lag or any problems, so it's a very, very good, very nicely coded game. We'll check back every once in a while and see how it goes, but as you see, we got a whole bunch of different resources, and only one of my ships really took any real damage, so not too shabby. So I hope that was fun for some of you guys. Let me know what you think about this kind of thing. I mean, the Facebook games are actually pretty damn... they're getting pretty damn good nowadays. So like, comment, subscribe, and I shall talk to all you guys later. See ya.